What's up, adventure family? Today I want to talk about like police interactions or business owners, managers, and how I deal with them. So I've only had two police interactions so far on my 41 days of walking. The first one was a situation where somebody called and said that we were apparently on private property. That was when I was walking with a different gentleman and his dog. We had stopped at a little ditch creek thing and let the dogs have some water for a little while, and then got up and started walking again. I did not identify myself to the cops. Um, the only reason being is because I didn't think they had a valid reason. The first officer said they pulled us over or stopped us for walking in the middle of the road, and then the sergeant pulled up and said that we were stopped for the trespassing. And I said, sorry, I don't feel comfortable giving you my ID because it looks like you're fishing for something. And the sergeant told me to go away. I actually have a live of it, um, that that I, took a video of. Anyways, the second time was I was sleeping like maybe 30, 40 feet right off the highway and just in the grass. And somebody called thinking that maybe I got hit by a car and I needed help. So an officer showed up, and Boots actually is the one that alerted me that he was there because I had my hood up and I had my earbuds in, and I was almost asleep. And he just, hey, you okay? And I was like, yep, walking across the country. This is just where I'm going to sleep tonight, and then I'm going to be walking that way. And he was like, all right, have a good night. Um, Yesterday I was sitting at Evergreen Park in Carbondale, and I was there for like 9 hours waiting out the storm and charging everything. And I asked myself, I was like, I wonder when these cops are going to drive by and like decide to stop and come talk to me. And I had a voice inside my head say, you have a veil over you. And I do believe that's actually true because I've had really good interactions with cops as well as business owners and managers. I've slept behind Dollar General a couple times, and I've only had one or a few times, and I've only had one bad interaction with one manager. And that manager of that Dollar General is also a manager that I was told pours bleach on products that they throw away in the dumpster so that people don't take it out of the dumpster. So, if that tells you what kind of people truly have issues with what I'm doing, um, yeah. Otherwise, like the manager at this Dollar General here, just outside of Carbondale, he saw me sitting back here last night, didn't say anything to me. I got up this morning and I went in, and the person that opened the store this morning, I told her what I was doing, and she was like, "Awesome," you know. She actually ended up living on the streets, being homeless for a little while, and she traveled as well as many homeless people do. But yeah, it's just about your demeanor and how you talk to people and how you come off. And how I talk to you guys in these videos is exactly how, ooh boy, it just got dark, it might start raining again, is exactly how I deal with everyday people that I run into and talk to. I'm not out here thinking that I'm special. I'm not. I don't deserve anything. I'm just a guy with a dog. Really, I'm a boy with a dog on an adventure. And yeah, as long as you're respectful, and if people want you to move along, like the guy that asked me to move along the other day when I was sleeping outside of Casey's, like right in their parking lot. Between his parking lot, or their parking lot, and his fence was about an 8-foot piece of grass that I decided to sleep in just because cameras, it was lit, and I didn't want to walk anymore that day to get out of like neighborhoods. So I slept there. And he woke me up in the morning, or he didn't wake me up, but he was like, hey man, can you just move along? And I was like, yeah dude, we're walking across the country. I planned on being out of here in the next half hour anyways. He ended up you know, sharing a little of the God's greenery with me. Oh boy, it's gonna rain. And you know, gave me $20 to go have breakfast. So I gotta let you go. It's about to rain. I'm gonna have to cover up here a little better than I have things set up, because I have things kind of just out. Have a good day. I hope you enjoyed the video. Stay humble. That's all I can say.